This is the 608 drag day on track right now. Car number 924 on the right-hand side. We'll get that driver on file for you in just a moment. Looking for an 11:60 elapsed time. He will go 11:68 with a 3. On the 11:60 dial on left-hand side, 14:66. On the 14:60 dial in for car number 916. This is Brandon Hernandez, left-hand side, the 1978 Chevrolet Malibu. And we've got some smoke out of the left-hand side. Well, a trail of smoke out of the Malibu of Brandon Hernandez on the left-hand side. We're going to hold things up here for a moment. Check that out. Make sure that there is no fluid left behind the Chevrolet in the left-hand lane. So we'll be down here for a moment for a track inspection. Well, it just figures we get the live stream going right when we have a track inspection, but we have some smoke coming out of the car of Brandon Hernandez. So far, the report at about the 1,000-foot mark is the track is clear. So that is a welcome sign for Brandon, for all the racers in the staging lanes. A great turnout today for Test and Tune for 608 Drag Day, which is on track right now. We have Trash Can Shootout, Midwest Racing, and Junior Dragsters today. So a busy day at the Playground of Power. Beautiful day. Sunshine shining bright. Highs in the low 60s today. Where was this weather the last 2 weekends for the Fall Bracket Nationals and the World Power Wheel Standing Championships? Good question. So warm out there that Staging Lane Director Jeff Spearling is wearing shorts and short sleeves. If you're watching the live stream and you see Spearling walk across the screen, you might think that this is the Firecracker Bracket Nationals or Glory Days. He looks like July. All right, we get a clean report from the top end of the track. We are ready to resume with the dial-in round for 608 Drag Day. 608, you're coming out. Junior Dragsters, be ready to go. Juniors, you will follow 608. Round number 2, Junior Dragsters, be ready to go. You will follow 608. Michaela Highland continues to carry the by in Junior Elite. And car number 3933, Cooper Hamlin, the potential buy in Junior Novice. Ken Howard on the right-hand side of Evansville, Wisconsin. He will go 10:26 on the 10:31 dialer on the right-hand side. And car number 926, left-hand side, 1396 on the 1390 dial-in. Beautiful Chevrolet Nova, left-hand side, and 1108 dial-in. Mel to the right-hand side, dial it in at 1265. And both drivers a little bit off the mark. 1277 with a 7 on the 1265 dial on the right-hand side. 1153 and 1108 for the Nova left-hand lane. Here is a beautiful 1970 Chevelle SS, 454 on the left-hand side. And Kyle Folker goes 1166 on the 1147 dial-in. A beautiful Chevelle, a car that his father owned before him. The car left the family, had a different owner in between, and Kyle tracked it down, bought it up, and he's out here racing it today. Kyle, thank you for bringing that Chevelle out to the Playground of Power. This is Tristan Mold on the left-hand side. No, that is not a Chevrolet Nova. That is a Pontiac Ventura. that he calls temporary insanity. Tristan, newly licensed, running in the 990s today. The weather is just right. He has a 998 dial-in right now in the left-hand lane. And he's paired up with Charisma mold in the right-hand side. At 10:01 with a 998 dial-in for Tristan. 11:57 and the 11:55 dial-in for Charisma mold in the right-hand side. This is the Possum Chaser 2. The driver is Ron Green in the left-hand lane. A 960 dial-in for Mr. Green on the left-hand side, driving the Possum Chaser 2. And the Possum Chaser 2 is way out front. He will go a 975 on the 960 dial-in. His opponent, car number 919, that is Nick Killian. Killian, the 67 model Chevrolet Camaro, goes 1098 with a 7 on the 11 flat dial-in. And that is a wrap for the dial-in round of 608 Drag Day. Thank you, competitors. Junior Novice, be ready to go. Junior Novice, be ready to go. You will follow this license run. The results are in. The results are in for the dial-in round. For 608, closest to the dial-in. Well, this wasn't even a contest. Dead on zero. Charlie Rutz. Car number 917 was your closest to dial for 608. And in second and third place, Sister and Brother. Charisma Mold, your second closest to dial, and Tristan Mold, your third closest to dial. So those are your top three in the 608 Drag Day closest to dial. This now is round number 2 of eliminations in junior dragster competition. Brindy Joe Covell and Thomas Conan. A red light start for Brindy Joe. That'll give the win to Thomas Conan on the right-hand side. 890 with a 2 on the 899 dial-in for Thomas. Your winner in the right-hand side. A pair of young ladies at the starting line, Lily Swartz and Madeline Highland. And another red light start. That'll give the win to Madeline Highland on the right-hand side. She will go 896 with a 7 on the 904 dial-in. Madeline Highland, your winner in the right-hand side over Lily Swartz. Ryan Brockman coming up next, a young racer from Elwood, Illinois. His father, Keith, pulling into the starting line. Mother, Libby, watching on. And I'm sure grandfather Rodney at home watching in Elwood. Young man, where are you going with that long chair? Let's leave well enough alone there. Camden Holdorf on the right-hand side. He was the potential buy going into round number 1. He would lose round number 1, but unusual, something new for the junior program today. Buybacks. So Camden Holdorf, a buyback on the right-hand side. Paired up with Ryan Brockman. And by 5 thousandths of a second, Camden will go red, giving a win to Ryan Brockman on the left-hand side, who will go 12:33 on the 12:44 dial-in. Next up, Cassidy Becker and Brooke Becker, sisters at the starting line. Wow, this could not be by design. They are paired up in round number 2. A battle of the Becker sisters. Cassidy, the younger of the two, she is in the left-hand lane, a 1418 dial-in. Her sister, the older of the two, dialed in at an 890 on the right-hand side. A battle of the sisters. Sister at the starting line. Anybody's race off the starting line. Here comes Brooke, closing in at the finish line. She will be your winner. Right-hand side, Brooke Becker. Goes 9:10 on the 890 dial-in. She is your winner. Better at the Christmas tree. Cassidy, left-hand lane, got there first. Breaks out 1397 on the 1418 dial-in. Give the win to Brooke Becker. This is Cooper Hamlin driving the Gibbons-sponsored Junior Dragster left-hand lane. He is potential buy coming into this round. even number of cars. He is now paired up instead with Haley Becker. Haley on the right-hand side, 1190 dial-in. 3 Becker girls all racing in competition today. Brooke took out Cassidy already. Can Haley keep 2 Beckers in competition? We'll find out. Good race off the starting line. Cooper with a 009 reaction time. He will get the win on the left-hand side. 1 over the dial, 9034, and the 902 dial-in. He is better at both ends of the strip. That is a recipe for success for Cooper Hamlin. So Cooper will carry the bye now into round number 3 of Junior Novice. Logan Jones and Evan Begin. Begin on the right-hand side. Issues for Evan. Pulls the car out of the groove, brings it to a stop. We will go on hold right here. Well, a heads-up job of driving for Evan Begin. It appears that the motor seized on the junior on the right-hand side. He pulled it off to the groove like a veteran racer would. So a heads-up job of driving for Evan Begin. Might almost say that he pulled over a little too quickly and a little too fast for our liking. But a heads-up job of driving for Evan. A great display of driver etiquette. If a representative from Trash Can Shootout will please report to the tower, please. A representative from Trash Can Shootout, please report to the tower. Jack Conan gets the win over DJ Wengren. Jack Conan, left-hand side, your winner is dead on 7. 791 with the 7 on the 791 dial-in. He'll advance to the next round. Hot diggity dog, Robert Churchill Jr., your winner on the left-hand side. 794 with a 1 on the 790 dial-in. Picking up the win over Jesse Lassick. Wow, look at that race. Brooke Barta coming out on top in the left-hand side. Austin Leung in the right-hand lane had a double 06 reaction time, but runs way off the mark. He is 8:53 on the 7:94 dial-in. That'll give the win to Brooke Barta, left-hand side. Jack Nolan and Jordan Ansel coming up next. Understand that Dave Ansel, not here today, called the front gate requesting that the live stream would be on. We won't tell your boss, Dave. Jack Nolan, left-hand side, a 790 dial-in for the racer from Lamont, Illinois. 8 flat the dial-in for Jordan Ansel on the right-hand side. Close race off the starting line, virtually identical reaction times. Win light, Jack Nolan. Wow, look at that. Jordan Ansel breaks out by 1,000th of a second. She gets there first. She is 7:99 with a 9 on the 8 flat dial-in. Jack Nolan coming out on top. He is 7:92.1 on the 7:90 dial-in. Austin Begin and Cameron Shuby. Wow, look at that. Cameron Shuby is dead on 0. She is your winner on the right-hand side. Begin, the advantage off the starting line. He is about 1 over the dial, and Shuby, your winner, dead on 0 on the right-hand side. Grace Haas and Blake Vangsness, a pair of veteran racers in the junior ranks. Blake in quite possibly what might be his last junior weekend. He's on the right-hand side, an 8:10 dial-in. And Grace Haas on the left-hand side, 8:03 dial-in for the racer from Stillman Valley, Illinois. At the finish line, give the win to Blake. He is 8:12 on the 8:10 dial-in. Grace Haas had the starting line advantage. She got there first, room to spare, breaks out. 7:99 on the 8:03 dial, and your winner, Blake Vangsness, on the right-hand side. That'll bring up Madison Drafke on the right-hand side. She was the closest to dial. In the dial-in round for Junior Elite, she is on the right-hand side, a 790 dial-in for Madison. Paired up with Charlie Gannon. Gannon, a multi-time track champion, driving the It's Only More Money Dragster on the left-hand side, a 792 dial-in. A red light start for Charlie by 0.08 of a second. He's 008 red, giving a win to Madison Drafke on the right-hand side. Madison having herself a day today. Charlie Wheeler, Marshfield, Wisconsin, a 799 dial-in for Wheeler on the left-hand side, paired up with Darcy Ansel. 792 dial-in for Darcy on the right-hand side. Another close race off the starting line. This could go either way at the finish line. Give it to Darcy Ansel. 793.3 and the 792 dial-in. She was better at the tree, closer to the dial, better at both ends of the strip is Darcy Ansel. You will round the winner on the right-hand side over Charlie Wheeler. That'll bring up Braden Lunderville. Right-hand side, a 793 dial in for Braden. 17-year-old racer out of Neenah, Wisconsin. Lunderville paired up with Jack Wheeler out of Marshfield, Wisconsin. An 809 dial in for Wheeler, 793 dial in for Lunderville. Final idle adjustments made to the cars. The crew chiefs, a.k.a. Dad. Wow, this looks like a super pro race. This looks like the firecracker. Incredible. Uh-oh, problems for Wheeler. He'll shut it off. But look at these numbers. Lunderville was 001 off the starting line. Wheeler, 000. Perfect at the line. However, things went south at about the 400-foot mark. Wheeler shuts her down early, pulls it to the side. He is out of the car down there, and the crew will now go retrieve his car. And I feel like everyone tuned into the live feed, everybody here in attendance just got robbed. What would probably be the race of the day. 001 for Lunderville, perfect light for a Wheeler. But it did not pan out at the finish line. Wheeler has issues. Heads-up job of driving for Jack. He pulls it out of the groove, brings it to a stop. His crew now retrieving the car from the shutdown area. And Michaela Highland ready and awaiting in the water box area to collect her Byron to conclude this round number 2 of Junior Dragsters. There will be a new Byron in round 3 of Junior Elite. And I do believe, yes, Cooper Hamlin still carries the buy-in Junior Novice.
Good luck, Michaela. Love you.
Well, report is another seized motor. The case for a Wheeler. The previous car that pulled out of the groove earlier with the perfect reaction time. And Michaela Highland collects her Byron to conclude this round number 2 of Junior Elite. 006 in the red direction. She is 791 with a 5 and a 794 dial-in. And that's a wrap for round number 2 of Junior Dragster competition. There will be a new buy, and I think I know who it is. All right, we're calling Trash Can Shootout. Trash Can Shootout to the lanes, please, for round number 1 of eliminations. Trash Can Shootout, Trash Can Shootout. We need you to the lanes, please, for round number 1 of eliminations. Car number B349. B349, Bill Mack, you are the potential buy in round 1 of Trash Can Shootout. Bill Mack, B349, please report to the back of the staging lanes. You and the Buick Apollo are the potential buy for round number 1 of eliminations. This is round number 1, eliminations in the Trash Can Shootout. First up, this is Paul Sanders with arguably the best penmanship I have ever seen on a tech card. PJ, look at this. Is this not the best handwriting you have ever seen? Fantastic penmanship for Paul Sanders on the left-hand side, and it pays off. He's not an architect. He does not do drafting or anything like that. He is a diesel mechanic, and he gets the win, 1093.9 on the 1092 dial, and Paul Sanders gets the win, and the penmanship pays off for Paul Sanders. Bring up Mark Langfoss, left-hand side. The big blue Dodge from Belvedere, Illinois. A 1002 dial-in for Langfoss. Langfoss will go red, giving a win on the right-hand side. Truck number 706 is your winner. Going 1207 on the 1184 dial-in. Doyle Jones and Fast Eddie Peterman. Your next pair. Peterman on the left-hand side, the Chop Top 55 Chevy Sedan Delivery. The wagon. He has a 1085 dial-in. Closely dialed is Doyle Jones, driving the 66 Chevy 2 out of Rockford, Illinois, in a right-hand lane. And that is a beautiful, beautiful Chevy 2 of Jones on the right-hand side. Winlight, Doyle Jones on the right-hand side, 1093 on the 1088 dial-in. That race decided at the starting line. Peterman closer to the dial-in, but Jones, your winner, in the right-hand side. Don Dumdye in the left-hand lane. The 57 Chevy, a 938 dial-in. Paired up with Brando Carlson. The second-generation Chevrolet Camaro on the right-hand side, a 929 dial-in for Carlson. Off and running, a pair of green lights on the Christmas tree. This one can go either way at the finish line. Your winner, Don Dumdye. 007 James Bond Green. He is dead on 6. That is a 13 package for Mr. Dumdye. Dave Metcha and Fred Freegan on track right now. Freegan in the Mustang, a 1002 dial-in. In the Fox body left-hand side, the Camaro in the right-hand lane is your winner, Dave Metcha. You betcha, Metcha, 1033 on the 1031 dial-in. Your winner over Fred Freegan. That is the Copperhead Chevy 2, as driven by Gary Wilde. Wilde in the right-hand side. The beautiful, beautiful Copperhead Chevy 2. That car is so nice, it is invited every year to the Race Performance Expo to be on display at Schaumburg. He has a 947 dial-in on the right-hand side. All right, Wilde paired up with the Chevrolet Camaro in the left-hand side. Winlight goes to the Camaro, a 1099 on the 1083 dial-in. .007 reaction time. And Chuck Owen of North Aurora, Illinois, your winner over Gary Wilde. All right, we had a card get mixed up in the middle here. And we got it. Now we got it all sorted out. This is the final pair of the Trash Can Shootout. We had a all right, final pair. Bill Mack. He was potential buy coming into this round. He's driving the Buick Apollo you see in the right-hand side. In 11:47 dial-in for Bill Mack in the right-hand side. His opponent, number 711. Easy one to remember. A Ford Mustang driven by Jesse Albright. 65 model Ford Mustang, the 357 under the hood. Out of Montgomery, Illinois. 1150 dial-in for Albright. 1147 dial-in for Bill Mack in the Apollo. All right, win light to the Apollo of Bill Mack. He will now carry that Byron into round number 2 of Trash Can Shootout. He will go 1163 on the 1147 dial-in. And that's a wrap for round number 1 of Trash Can Shootout competition. And now we've got a test and tune entry as part of Trash Can Shootout in the water box area. 608 Drag Day, you will follow. 608 Drag Day, you are coming out next. Time only test and tune, be ready to go. Time only test and tune, you will follow 608 Drag Day. Juniors are on standby. We'll be calling juniors for round number 3 in just a matter of minutes. Junior Dragsters, you are on standby. A much improved performance for the Camaro. 784 laps time, 174 miles per hour. That may well be the top speed of the day today. 174 miles per hour. Oh, wheel it back in. The Corvette is out of the groove. Sachets, he's got it back in the middle. He's got it pointed straight. 9:30 elapsed time, 143 miles per hour. Photographer lady with the white shoes all the way down, please come back up track. Please come back up track. You are too far down for photos. Please come to the edge of the grass, please. Thank you. This is a 608 drag day on track right now. That is Shane Lee on the left-hand side. 13:63 elapsed time, 110 miles per hour for Shane Lee. In the Nova, 13:87 miles per hour for Cameron Odegaard on the right-hand side. Your next pair, car number 917, this is Charlie Rutz. Charlie, driving the beautiful 70 Chevelle on the left-hand side. He was dead on his dial-in earlier in the dial-in round. 1090 with a 0 on the 1090 dial-in. No contest, says Charlie. Whoa, look at that. Charlie Rutz stood it on the bumper, set it down at about the 75-foot mark. Car got a little bit squirrely out there, so he's going to roll out of the throttle, pull it outside the groove.
Please make room in stall 3. All right, any of you guys that are near the restroom, make sure stall 3 is cleared. Make sure stall 3 is clear. He's going to need it. We got a car. Well, never mind about stall 3. I don't think he could make it. All right. Well, he's all clear. He's no fluid under the car. Or, well, I can't speak for anywhere else, but possibly he may have had an incident, but car's okay. Well, I don't know how far that was, but he carried it out about nearly 100. It wasn't coming down. It kept climbing, and I think he got scared and lifted. I was always told that if the wheels are in the air, don't lift, shift.
That is Ken Howard on the left-hand side. The GMC Jimmy from Evansville, Wisconsin. A 10:43 elapsed time, 130 miles per hour for Ken Howard in the left-hand lane. And car number 924. Turns at 11:60 elapsed time, 115 miles per hour. That was Mike Kenway. With a Chevy 2 from Janesville, Wisconsin. '69 Nova, this is Justin Folker in the left-hand lane. No time will be displayed as car number 910 on the right-hand side has requested that the clocks be turned off. All right, test and tune, be ready to go. You are going to follow 608 Drag Day. Juniors, we will be calling you in just a minute. Juniors, be ready in your pit. We will be calling you in just a minute. Well, Roger Vale drives it out of the groove on the left-hand side, but he will make it down the quarter mile. 71 Nova is going to go to 981, elapsed time 122 miles per hour. 989 at 133 in the right-hand lane for Scott Vale in the 79 Malibu. Sedona, this is my car of the day. This is Kyle Folker in the 70 Chevelle, the SS Super Sport Chevelle, the 454 under the hood. A car that his father owned before him. Actually, oh, the Possum Chaser, too. All over the drag strip. Popped the front tires off the ground 2, maybe 3 times. Had it headed for the wall at one point, but brought it back in. And the times have been withheld at the request of Troy Matson in the Malibu on the right-hand side. All right, this is something different. This is called the Junior Street Program. Junior Street is for 13 to 17-year-olds that can actually race a full-body car. So the young man driving his pickup truck, that is 13-year-old Brandon Swartz. He is a competitor in the NHRA Junior Drag Racing League, but about 4 years ago, NHRA rolled out the Junior Street Program. He has a co-pilot in the car with him. That is his father, Kevin Swartz, driving his grandfather's pickup truck, a 2008 model Dodge Ram pickup truck. And the way it works is Dad drives the truck all around the property. And then right at the water box area, they swap, and Brandon hops behind the wheel. And this car will pale in comparison to the kind of ET and speed that his junior dragster runs, but that's not the point. The point is he's a 13-year-old young man driving a full-body race car, or a full-body car for that matter, down the 8th mile, so a 1066 at 65 miles per hour. Again, pales in comparison to the speed of his junior, but he's out of competition for today and earning his Junior Street license. Brandon Swartz, how about that to be 13 and driving a full-size car down the playground of power? Boy, I wish I had the program when I was a kid. Now, BJ, we know that you did that at that age, but it was a different time back then in the late 60s. Started driving when you were 4, is that what you said? All right, Junior Dragsters. We'll take Junior Dragsters for round number 3 to the staging lanes, please. Junior Dragsters, round 3 to the lanes, please. Hey, to the junior that was looking for a couple of bolts on track, we did find another. We have retrieved another bolt found in the shutdown area. Might have been the Covels, I believe. So stop upstairs. We have your other bolt. Brandon Lunderville is the new Byron in Junior Elite, and Cooper Hamelin continues to carry the Byron in Junior Novice. 3933. 3933. Hamlin, potential buy in Novice, and Lunderville, the new buy in Junior Elite. The juniors have a number of Halloween-themed prizes and contests going on today, Sedona. They've got a costume contest for the kids, for the adults. Trick-or-treating, they've got best decorated trailers and golf carts, but the golf carts are what I really want to talk about because I have seen Tow Mater, I believe is his name, Tow Mater from Cars. That is pretty cool. You got this guy hanging off the top of the roof. I'm not sure what it is, but it does scare me. I think one might be the Cookie Monster. I'm not entirely sure. The blue one with the eyes. Round 2, Trash Can Shootout. We will take you to the staging lanes, please. Round number 2, Trash Can Shootout. We will take you to the staging lanes, please. Bill Mack, B349. You continue to carry the bye in Trash Can Shootout. Looking for round number 2 of Trash Can Shootout. To the staging lanes, please. This is round number 3 of Junior Dragster competition. Brooke Becker and Wyatt Bacon. Your first pair out. I believe the Bacons have the tow truck inspired golf cart out there. Decorated like Tomater from the popular Cars franchise out of Disney Pixar. All right, Brooke Becker, in the left-hand lane of Tinley Park, Illinois. And I believe she may be the final Becker left in competition. There are 3 Beckers to start the day today, and I believe Brooke may be the final hope for the Beckers here today. A 9-flat dial-in for Brooke in the left-hand side. And Wyatt Bacon of Kingston, Illinois, a 1247 dial-in and the right-hand side. And a red light start for Wyatt. Gonna give the win to Brooke Becker in the left-hand lane. Oh, man, and Wyatt will be kicking himself. He was 1247.6 on the 1247 dial-in. Dead on 6, but red at the starting line, and Brooke Becker is your winner in the left-hand side. Ryan Brockman and Thomas Conan coming up next. Conan on the right-hand side, 890 dial-in for the racer from Berlin, Wisconsin. His opponent, Ryan Brockman, rolls it in deep with a 1231 dial-in. A little stutter off the line there for Brockman, and that may hinder his chances here. Conan closing in at the finish line. Thomas Conan is your winner in the right-hand side. 898 on the 890 dial-in. Thomas Conan advances to the next round of Junior Dragster competition. And that'll bring up Cooper Hamlin. On the left-hand side, the Jack Gibbons Gardens sponsored entry. A red dragster with the fiery hot flames in the left-hand side. Paired up with the Matco Tool sponsored dragster of Madeline Highland. At 898 dial-in for Madeline on the right-hand side. 902 dial-in for Cooper in the left-hand lane. It'll be a close race off the starting line. It'll be wheel to wheel the whole length of the drag strip. This is your final pair of Junior Novice. Trash Can Shootout, Trash Can Shootout. We need you to the lanes. Trash Can Shootout, Trash Can Shootout. We need you for round number 2. Trash Can Shootout to the lanes, please, for round number 2. Red light start for Cooper. Win light to Madeline. Madeline Highland on the right-hand side, your winner. She goes 9019 on the 898 dial-in. As Cooper goes red by just 10 thousandths of a second. How close was that? Well, if the crew of Cooper Hamlin would like to bring the golf cart down the side of the track here and tow him off the shutdown area, you are welcome to. If the crew of Cooper Hamlin would please come down the side of the track right here and retrieve his car from the shutdown area. Does anyone have intel on the Hamlin family? Okay, they're going down the return road. 10-4. Well, it's cooling off out there, not having the sunshine we had earlier. And I'm telling you right now, I'm thinking about adding an extra layer here today. And if I'm going to do so, I'm going down to see Ian over at the souvenir stand located beside the Sunoco Race Fuel Station. He's got some very, very bright color hoodies on sale, as well as long sleeve Byron Dragway t-shirts. Make sure you stop on down. And he's also got some more of those Flex Fit hats just came in today. They are very sharp. They are a Flex Fit Byron Dragway hat. Black in color, white lettering. It says Byron Dragway offset to one side. They are sharp. Make sure you bundle up as it cools off. So stop on down. Make sure you see Ian at the souvenir stand to get set up and get all your Byron Dragway swag to get you through the cold evening tonight into tomorrow. Jack Conan and Blake Banks this double breakout. Give the win to Blake on the right-hand side. 807.6 on the 809 dial-in. Blake Banks this. Your winner on the right-hand side over Jack Conan. That'll now bring up Logan Jones and Darcy Ansel. Ansel on the right-hand side, a 792 dial-in for the racer from Morris, Illinois. Dominic Bowden helping out with the tuning duties today with Darcy and Jordan. Logan Jones in the left-hand lane out of Minooka, Illinois. Heads up 792 dial-in for the pair right here. Great reaction times off the starting line. Win goes to Darcy Ansel. Dead on 5. 792 with a 5 on the 792 dial-in. She is your winner on the right-hand side. Logan Jones was 008 at the Christmas tree, but he is 4 over the dial. Could not run the number. Darcy gets by at the finish line and advances on to round number 4. All right, we're missing one trash can shootout. We are missing one trash can shootout. All trash can shootouts should be in the lanes, please, for round number 2. Trash can shootout. We need you all to the lanes, please, for round number 2. Trash can shootout, final call. Final call, trash can shootout. Brianne Covell and Cameron Shuby. Stage it up now. Covell on the left-hand side. The Little Monster out of Dixon, Illinois. 818 dial-in for Covell. And your points leader, the Country Financial sponsor Dragster on the right-hand side. That is Cameron Shuby out of Plainfield, Illinois. Shuby has had a fantastic year this year, but she might be in trouble here. Yes, she is. Covell gets the win. She is 26 on the tree, 1 over the dial, picking up the win against Cameron Shuby. Shuby goes dead on 0, but left too much at the starting line. And the Little Monster, Brianne Covell, advances to round number 4. That'll bring up fast Jack Nolan, left-hand side, part of the Nolan Racing team out of Lamont, Illinois. His grandfather doing the tuning duties on the left-hand side, a 790 dial-in for Jack. Braden Bowden on the right-hand side, his opponent. 13-year-old from Channahon, Illinois. Wow, close race off the starting line. This one could go either way. They are wheel to wheel. And at the finish line, double breakout, Jack Nolan, your winner. 7 thousandths of a second, that is the difference. 3 thousandths of a second. The difference in breakouts. Nolan, your winner in the left-hand side. Incredible race right there. And it came down to who broke out by the least at the finish line. Brooke Barda and Madison Draftkey. Draftkey's been very tough today. She was closest to dial in the dial-in round. And she has been on it all day long. She is on the right-hand side. A 790 dial-in for the Ion Technology sponsor Dragster on the right-hand side. 806 dial-in for Brooke Barda. All the way from Sully, Iowa. Close race off the starting line. You hear some pedal work at the finish line. Double breakout. Your winner, Brooke Barda. And the left-hand side. 804 with a 5 on the 806 dial-in. A better reaction time and the lesser of the two breakouts. Brooke Barda, your winner in the left-hand lane. Robert Churchill Jr. and Michaela Highland. We are nearly through with this round of Junior Dragsters. Red light for Churchill, win light for Highland. 789 on the 794 dial-in. Michaela Highland, your winner on the right-hand side. And now Braden Lunderville will have the bye run to conclude this round. All right, at the Churchill camp, wants to head down the side of the track. Thank you. So the dragster of Robert Churchill Jr. comes to rest in the shutdown area. Once that car is retrieved from the top end, we'll be down to our Byron in Braden Lunderville to conclude this round of junior dragsters. Trash Can Shootout, be ready to go. Trash Can Shootout, you are coming out with round number 2, eliminations. You will follow junior dragsters. Trash Can Shootout, be ready to go. All right, we'll have a new set of byruns in the round number 4 of Junior Dragsters. In the novice side, 39-25, Thomas Conan, you are the new potential buy in Junior Novice. 39-25, Thomas Conan, new potential buy in Junior Novice. 071X, Brienne Covell, the new potential buy in Junior Elite. 071X, Brienne Covell, the new potential buy in Junior Elite. All right, Chuck Owen and Doyle Jones in this round number 2 of Trash Can Shootout. A red light start for Jones and a win light for Chuck Owen. Wow, if you're watching the live stream, you will see the Owen crew absolutely ecstatic with that round win. Pumping their fists, clapping their hands. You can say that they're into this. 9-10 on the 898 dial-in. Your winner, Chuck Owen, on the Camaro left-hand side. And to bring up Paul Sanders. 73 Camaro left-hand side, the man with the fantastic penmanship. He will get the round win against Don Dum Die. Don Dum Die, driving 57 Chevy on the right-hand side, goes red off the starting line, giving a win to Sanders at the finish line. Paul Sanders, 1095-9 on the 1092 dial-in, your winner in the Camaro from Minooka, Illinois. That is Paul, excellent penmanship, Sanders. I'll bring up Dave Metcha, the 69 model Chevrolet Camaro on the left-hand side of Morton Grove, Illinois. A 1031 dial-in for Metcha. Paired up with the pickup truck. The pickup truck goes red at the starting line, and Dave Metcha, you betcha, Metcha, you're going on to the next round. So Doyle Jones Jr. in the S10 goes red. Dave Metcha, 1028-4 and the 1031 dial-in. Hey, a big, big, big thank you to Rip at TLC Restorations, as well as Mitchell for helping to organize 608 Drag Day 2019. Their final session, I understand, is coming up, so a big, 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 big thank you on behalf of the entire staff at Byron Dragway to the 608 Club and 608 Drag Day for all the participants for coming out and supporting the 608 Drag Day at Byron Dragway. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jeff Spearling, check your radio channel. Well, 174 miles per hour was the top speed earlier for this Camaro. Once again, 174.68 miles per hour, a 782 elapsed time for the Camaro to the right-hand side. All right, this is brother and sister on the starting line right now. Charisma Mold on the left-hand side of Orfordville, Wisconsin, of the 64 Pontiac Oldsmobile. Big block Chevy under the hood. She is an 18-year-old college student in the right-hand side, paired up with her brother. That is Tristan Mold. Tristan driving the temporary Insanity 74 Pontiac Ventura. Tristan, the older of the two, he is a 22-year-old union carpenter by trade. Well, a burn down, a staging battle from brother and sister. And the younger sister goes red. Tristan Mold, the older brother, will be the winner. 999 with the 130 miles per hour. And the temporary Insanity Pontiac Ventura, 1160 with the 519 miles per hour for his younger sister, Charisma. All right, round number 4, Junior Dragsters. We will take you to the lanes, please. Round 4, Junior Dragsters. To the staging lanes, please. Potential buy in Junior Novice is Thomas Conan, 39.25. Thomas Conan, potential buy in Junior Novice. And Brienne Colville, potential buy. Brienne Colville, potential buy in Junior Elite. Will Charlie Rutz has the Chevelle tamed down this time. You will recall he carried that front end over 80 feet in the previous session for 608. He will turn a 9:35 elapsed time, 145 miles per hour. Climb 9:34 the time, 145 miles per hour for Charlie Rutz. The low ET for that Chevelle all day today. All right, we have rain moving in from the west. It is raining out in Dixon. That is the report in the tower. So we need Junior Dragsters round number 4 to the lanes, please. Junior Dragsters round number 4 to the lanes, please. This is Dan Cunningham, younger brother to Richie. The Possum Chaser 2 in the right-hand side. Put it on a run. Look at this. 9:45.5, 144 miles per hour for Ron Green and that 48 Crosley wagon.
Junior Dragsters, rain is about 11 minutes away according to our record. We're going to get wet. We got 4 cars in the lanes to run, and we're going to use, so make sure you're suited up and ready. Looks like rain is about 11 minutes out on our radar showing that. So be suited up in your cars, buckle up and ready. Juniors, get in, buckle up, and get ready. I think there's only 3 left in novice, 7 left in elite. All right, rain is on the outskirts of Oregon, Illinois, which is approximately 9 miles southwest of us. Showing it on the radar. Now, if it's falling to the ground, I don't know, but it definitely shows it on the radar. So this may be, this precipitation may be an issue. Nova driver, clean running car, 1157, 115.27 miles per hour. We're good to go. Fire them up.
This is round 4, Junior Dragsters, the semifinal round of Junior Novice. Pair of young ladies at the starting line, Brooke Becker and Madeline Highland. 9 flat Dylan for Becker on the left-hand side, 898 Dylan for Highland on the right-hand side. Nearly identical Dylans for the pair. And Brooke Becker, your winner over Madeline Highland. She will be a finalist against Thomas Conan in the next round of Junior Novice. Conan collecting his Byron to conclude this round. On his 895 Dylan, Thomas Conan will run 896 with a 3 on the 895 Dylan. Jack Nolan and Darcy Ansel, first pair out in this round of Junior Elite. Fast Jack Nolan, left-hand side, a 790 Dylan for the racer from Lamont, Illinois. Darcy Ansel on the right-hand side, a 792 Dylan. Darcy, under the watchful eye this weekend of Dominic Bowden. Her father, Dave, likely tuned in watching the live stream from work today. Dead on 0, Darcy Ansel advances on to the next round. We have 7 cars left in competition here in Junior Elite. It'll be the semifinal round next time up. And we have a junior loose fire in the shutdown area. All right, if the crew of Jack Nolan wants to come down the side of the track, please come down the side of the track. Every minute matters right here as we have rain knocking on our door. Looking for the crew of Jack Nolan to come retrieve the car. You may come down the side of the track. Do not take the return road. Please take the quickest route. Michaela Highland and Braden Lunderville. At the starting line, Highland on the left-hand side, 791 dial-in. 790 dial-in for Lunderville on the right-hand side. Look at that, a perfect reaction time for your race winner right there, Braden Lunderville. Trip zip perfect on the treat, 791 with a 1 on the 790 dial-in. And Brianne Colville will collect her bye to conclude this round of Junior Dragsters. There will be 4 Elite remaining, and we're down to a final round in Junior Novice. Juniors, when you are ready, you can turn around and bring them back. We are trying to get this done before it rains. It looks like there is some rain moving in from the southwest at this time, so Juniors, the sooner you are ready, the soonest we will take you to try to get to a final round and try to get this race done before it rains. So Juniors, as soon as you are ready, please make your way back to the lanes. Things are starting to thin out a little bit for Test and Tune. Trash Can Shootout, Trash Can Shootout. Round number 3 will take you to the lanes. Trash Can Shootout. We will take you to the stage lanes, please. Trash Can Shootout, round 3. Dave Metcha, M302 potential buy in this round of Trash Can Shootout. You will be the last out. Final call, Trash Can Shootout. We need you to the lanes, please. Final call, Trash Can Shootout. Final call, we need you to the lanes, please. Attention, junior dragsters, round number 5. We will take you to the lanes, please. Round 5, juniors. We will take you to the lanes, please. Trying everything in our power to get this done before the weather moves in. Appreciate everyone's cooperation, but we're going to try to get round number 5 in for junior dragsters. So juniors, to the lanes, please. Juniors, to the lanes, please. And Dave Metcha picks up the win over his opponent in that pair. 1042 in the 1028 dial-in. Dave Metcha advances on to the final round of Trash Can Shootout. Who will he face? Bill Mack or Chuck Owen? Bill Mack on the left-hand side. Car number 561X, potential buy in Junior Elite, should there be an odd number of cars. Car number 561X, potential buy in Junior Elite, should there be an odd number of cars. All right, the Buick Apollo of Bill Mack on the left-hand side. The Chevrolet Camaro of Chuck Owen. Red light start for Chuck. That's going to give the win to Bill Mack in the Apollo. To be Bill Mack and Dave Metcha in the final round for Trash Can Shootout. All right, Junior Dragsters, we need you to the lanes, please. Junior Dragsters, we need all cars, all classes, and Junior Dragsters to the lanes, please. We've got Rain knocking on the door, trying to get another round in. Would love to finish the race, but at this point, we're just trying to get another round in. Hopefully, we can get it done to completion, but we will see what Mother Nature presents us. Junior Dragsters, we need you all to the lanes, please. Wyatt, what is your dad dressed like? I saw him wearing something earlier. He's dressed up like a strip of bacon, you said? Now, why on earth would Mr. Bacon be dressed like a strip of bacon? Oh, because of his last name. Well, it makes sense. Makes good sense. Well, Mr. Bill's last name is Cheerio, so we're going to see if he can dress up like a Cheerio later. Wouldn't that be good? Go down there and ask Mr. Bill if he'll do that for us. Mr. Bill wants me to dress up as a sausage? Is it because I have wiener dogs at home? Is that why? First of all, they're called dachshunds, miniature dachshunds. They're not just wiener dogs. You know, let's be formal about it. And I might have to give that some consideration, Mr. Bill. Well, as you can imagine, we are on hold. We do have sprinkles. Started down at the shutdown area. moved its way up here, so we are on hold, waiting to see if hopefully this lets up before it gets worse. If that's the case, we can resume racing, but we just got to see what direction this goes. Will it get better before it gets worse? We'll find out. Dominic Bowden to the tower, please. Paging Dominic Bowden to the tower, please.
All right, track crew is going to check out the conditions out here. Looks like it may be subsiding. We're not sure exactly yet, but we're going to make a couple laps with the blower and check the radar. We'll keep you updated, but we're not going to hang on forever. But we will see what it does here in the next 5 or 10 minutes.
Well, unfortunately, Mother Nature will get the best of us here today, but here is the game plan. Listen up, juniors. First thing tomorrow morning, we start with junior time trial session for everybody, but we will ask that the remaining cars in competition today be at the head of the staging lanes, because we will conclude eliminations tomorrow morning before we begin the eliminations in tomorrow's race. So what does that mean? Well, we've got 4 cars in competition yet in Junior Elite, so we want you out first. Junior Elite semifinal round, we will take you up very first thing out tomorrow morning. We've got Junior Novice final round. You will follow Junior Elite semifinal round, and then we'll send everybody out for their time trial. And at the end of that time trial session, we will take the final round in Junior Elite, so that all of our time trial is done tomorrow, as well as the eliminations for today's race finished tomorrow morning. So once again, Junior Elite semifinal round will be the first thing out on track tomorrow morning, followed by the final round of Junior Novice. After that, we will go out with our Novice time trial, and then the Elite time trial, and then once we're through with all the time trial for the juniors, we'll bring back up our 2 finalists in Junior Elite to race for the Wally. So a Wally up for grabs in Junior Novice and a Wally up for grabs in Junior Elite. We're going to finish that in the morning tomorrow. And then once all that's through, we'll be ready for round 1 eliminations in the junior program for tomorrow. The Trash Can Shootout Company, they have gone ahead and called it a day, so thank you to all of our Trash Can Shootout participants, all the participants with 608 Dragway. Thank you so much. And that'll be a wrap for today.